Welcome to mtbradley. Today, we're talking about pedals. Should you use flats or go clipless? Which ones do you use? If you're not sure which ones you should use, stay tuned to learn more. For the best mountain bike reviews, tips, and trail rides, subscribe to my channel, tap the bell to get notified when I post a new video on Thursdays. Mountain bikes are rad! You should get one! Over the years, I've helped thousands of people recreate outdoors, and mountain biking was just one of those activities. Now it's time for me to help you. As I walk out to my shop and prepare for today's video, let me share with you my thoughts on pedals. Pedals are an important component of every bicycle. They're one of the contact points between your body and the bicycle. Therefore, this connection between your foot and the pedal needs to inspire confidence that your feet will stay planted while you're shredding on your bike. Not only are pedals important for feeling connected to your bike, but they're also part of the bike that transmits the power you generate to the drivetrain so you can move along the trail, make it up those nasty climbs, and rip those gnarly downhills. For years, I rode clipless pedals. I remember when I first put them on my hardtail 20 years ago. I quickly realized that I had to commit to a trail feature because jumping off the bike at the last second was either not happening or not going to go well. Thankfully, after years of mountain biking with clipless pedals, I'm still here to give you this comparison. So clips can't be all that bad, right? Do you use clipless pedals? Do you use flat pedals? Or do you use clipless pedals? Leave your comments below. Let's start with flat pedals, or flats, also called platform pedals. Some pros for the platform pedals would be they're easy to get on and off, to bail off the bike if I need to for some reason. Because I can bail off the bike, I think that it probably inspires a bit more confidence with some things, knowing that I can eject if I need to. Flats are typically cheaper in price. I can wear just about any shoe I want when I'm pedaling the bike. They're pretty durable. We'll see how the plastic holds up, but metal, aluminum, flat pedals are pretty durable. You can get the pedals in plastic with steel replaceable pegs, or you can get metal or aluminum pedals with replaceable pegs as well. I recommend the replaceable metal pegs over the plastic pegs that are molded into the pedal, because when those break, you can't replace them. The flats I picked up for about $50 US dollars. If I wanted to go with a metal or aluminum pedal, I'm looking to spend at least $100 on something like that. Okay, what are some of the cons of flat pedal? One could argue that you lose some efficiency during the upstroke while pedaling. Your foot can slide off if you're not properly pressuring the pedals. If your foot slides off, those nifty little steel studs often find their way to your shin or your calf and leave you a lovely reminder of the importance of pressuring your pedals properly. Sometimes your foot is in the wrong position, and it's easy to adjust your foot to put it into a position you want. Next, we have clipless pedals, also called clips. They come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and different cleat styles. Now let's talk about some pros and cons of clipless pedals. Some pros might be you feel more connected and in control of your bike. Your foot tends to stay connected to the pedal instead of slipping off of the pedal. It's more difficult for your foot to pop out of the clipless pedal than it would be to slip off of a flat pedal. If your foot does pop out of the pedal, it doesn't usually leave the same kind of gouges that flats do. One might argue that you get more pedaling efficiency because you can use the upstroke during pedaling. Whenever you clip into your pedal, your foot's always where you like it. Now, for a few cons of clipless pedals. You typically stay attached to your pedals even during a crash. They're typically more expensive. Learning to clip in as well as learning to clip out can be a bit of a learning curve. I've known a lot of people, including myself, who have fallen over on their bicycle their first few rides with their clip pedals because they can't get out of the pedals, so they just fall right over with the bike. Some clipless pedals require maintenance or adjustment over time to keep the act of clipping in and out smooth and seamless. Another downside of clipless pedals could be mud. If you get a bunch of mud in your cleats, it can be difficult to get back into your pedal. Do any of these pros or cons with clipless pedals resonate with you? If so, leave your comments below. Sometimes when you buy a mountain bike, you'll get a pair of pedals with the bike. If you do, they're often some kind of plastic pedal like this you don't really want to use when you're mountain biking. So if you are buying a new bike from your local bike shop, talk to your local bike shop. Maybe they'll throw in a free pair of platform pedals, flat pedals with studs on them for you. And if they're not willing to throw in a pair of free pedals, at least ask for a discount, because if you're buying a new bike, you're probably spending a few bucks on a new bike with that bike shop, and don't be afraid to ask them for a discount. Check out these videos where you can learn to improve your mountain biking skills. If you're new to mountain biking, you need to get your hands on my checklist that covers the gear you need for your trail ride. Look for the link to that checklist in the description below. If you learned something, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Tap the bell to get notifications of my next video. Until next week, I'll see you on the trail.